and all the time. Today we don't have a parable. Today we can actually summarize the gospel as a to-do list. You know, we have been going for shopping and doing some shopping. We normally prepare something. We write something. That's what we are supposed to buy when we go shopping. Today we have a to-do list for a Christian. What a Christian is actually supposed to be. And who is a Christian? But some words are easier said than done. Some words are easier. They're easier actually said than done. Right now we are saying the first reading is actually reminding us that love builds. This is the first reading. And the gospel emphasizes so much on loving our enemies. Loving our enemies. And this is actually what makes a Christian different from any other human being. Loving enemies. Because if you love those who love you, what advantage, what extra mile have you gone than others? The enemies who love their enemies, even lads who love their fellow lads, what extra mile have you gone? Your Christian identity demands a higher attitude. And this higher attitude is to love your haters. Your haters. Those who hate you hate. Those you think about every night. Loving them. This is what we are called to. Going higher. You know, naturally, life on earth is actually survival for the fittest. It's a game of give and take. Yes. We assist those we know, they are going again to assist us later. We give to those, we know they are going to give us later. It's a life of, it's actually a game. Life is a game. It's a game of give and take. You can call it, it's a game of GT. Give and take. But Jesus brought a revolution. Actually, he's actually addressing the revolution today. Loving your enemies. It's a revolution. It's something that is unhard. Something that is not easy, actually. When even we are saying about loving your enemy, it is not easy. Somebody who has actually hurt you. Somebody who has actually inflicted some pain in your life. Somebody actually who is making you to spend sleepless nights. What is Jesus saying actually? The question again today remains, how can one love one who really actually hurt him so bad? One who has actually caused him so much pain. And we can try to answer this question by saying, we have actually to love and to see the other person as good. That person who hates you, that person you hate, that person who inflicts pain in you, try to see something good in him. Try to see something good in him. Try to think of good things that this person actually has done even before that. Sometimes we are naturally ungrateful. We count the many times that people inflict pain on us. But we forget that many times those people have been a blessing to us. Try to see the same person as the person created in the image and likeness of God, the God that you serve. We count, we say Kikuyu, tutaraga maimoto, tutaraga maheo. And that is why we actually want to do away with that person. Because we don't see any good. We have forgotten about him. He has done many good things to us. And because of this one single instance, we continue hating him or her. The second thing that you can say, take the position. You are a Christian. The first thing we have said, see something good in that person. And extra we have said, he has been created in the image and likeness of God, the God you serve. Secondly, take the position of Jesus on the cross at Calvary. Remember how Jesus cried for forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Try to make an excuse for your offenders, that they didn't know what they were doing when they were offending you, that their intention and that their action was not deliberate, it was unintentional, it was not planned. Excuse them. We are told again, remind yourself of the many people you have offended unintentionally, some of whom you are not even sure of. Even now, we are seated here. The many people, you have many people who have actually made them to become your enemies. But there are many people who are actually calling you even now, some of whom you don't actually remember. But you have actually ruined their pain. You have actually caused their pain. What makes an offense hurt us deeply is that we tend to think of ourselves as perfect. What makes our pains become more intense and that we actually aggravate that enmity is because we think we are more perfect. The fact that we are yet to let go of the pain shows that we are capable of doing worse to others. The fact that you continue holding the pain, it means that you can also do greater thing and injury to many people, more than what have been done to you. Number 3, a Christian is expected to offer and sacrifice the pains to God. A Christian is expected to offer and to sacrifice the pain inflicted in him or her to God. Just the way we come and offer our sadaka every Sunday and we forget about it. We don't come and collect it again from the basket or the box. We give it once and for all. We forget about it, the sadaka we offer. A Christian, in order to forget the pain inflicted, must always offer the pain to God. You should not feel the pain again if you offer the pain as a sacrifice. Number 4, we are reminded, for us to love our enemies, we have to put on compassion. And compassion means that you have to suffer with our enemies. They are also human beings. They have the conscience. Remember the conscience we are talking about in the first reading. They have the pain. They fear us. They want to distance themselves from us. That is the pain. Suffer with them. Come closer. Don't distance yourself from them. Come closer. Be the first one to approach them. Even if they're the one who have actually hurt you, be the first one. This is being compassionate. Be kind enough. Number 5, be kind. It's actually going out of our way to do something good to our enemies. This is extra mile we are told to walk with our enemies. Going out of our way to do something good for the very person who have actually hurt us. It actually proves we are greater than them. It proves that we are greater than them. But if we actually pretend that we are like them, what difference does it make? What spirit of Christianity do we have? We have actually to prove that we are higher than them when we extend this act of generosity, when we are kind to them. Remember Proverbs, book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verses 21 and following. If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. For by doing all this, you will heap coals of fire on his head. It's like you're actually putting fire. You are challenging him to that extent. He's being banned. And he's really actually to convert very Israel. We are called, number 6, to be glory, to be patient with our enemies. Refuse. Sometimes when you have those who have cars, they bear me witness. When the car gets any injury, you don't actually get it to the insurance. And even the insurance companies, they don't write off the cars just like that. If the car has any capacity to be repaired and redone, and it's actually normal and can continue working, it is repaired. It is not written off. Be patient with your enemies. Don't write them off, hoping that you can change for good. Be patient with them. The opposite of patience is actually passing judgment. And we are told, to do this today. Do not judge. Do not condemn. The opposite of patience. Passing judgment. Judge not. Last but not the least, be thankful. Be thankful that God has given you many people, even those people who can challenge you. Some of our enemies, they challenge us, and that is why we have made them our enemies. Be thankful. Be thankful. Let us change our perspective of life. And grateful heart is always judgmental. It is angry. It actually keeps record of evils. It never forgives. It seeks revenge. It's never at peace. It expects the worst of people. This is ungrateful heart. Be grateful. Be thankful. You'll not actually be angry. Even when somebody does something wrong to you, you say to God, thank you. I offer this one as a sacrifice. You don't judge them. Know all these. In short, today we are called, be happy, live positive, and have faith. Today our call, be happy, live positive, have faith. Let us bless our enemies. Let us pray for them. Let us do good to them. This is the only sure way that we can prove that we are Christian enough.